guys, welcome back. It's your girl Jazz, and today I am reviewing the new Beats Studio earbuds. These are the first truly wireless earbuds from Beats. So we're gonna check them out, see if they're worth anything, and whether you should just stick with what you already got, which I'm not sure what you already have. Maybe I've reviewed them, maybe I haven't. I don't know. So we're gonna open this up. It does come in 3 different colors. Comes in red, white, and no. Stop trying to predict what I'm saying. It's black, not blue. Although a couple of times I did say red, white, and blue in my head. I'm like, no, not blue. Although it would be really nice. This is the first pair of Beats that I personally bought. And honestly, the main reason that I did was because of this right here for the review. Just playing with this just for, right out the box for a couple of seconds. One thing that I do really like, and I never really paid attention to it with other earbuds or their cases or anything like that. Part of the reason why I've noticed it is because I have the Google Pixels that I have attached to a water bottle that I take to the gym regularly. So that way it prevents me from forgetting it. So if I forget my water bottle, then pretty much I'm out of luck and won't have it. But with this case, I like how it does have a little bit of a magnetic to it, so it's not as easy to flip open and close. I don't know how many times I've opened up my earbuds without realizing it, whether I'm setting it down. And I'm not talking about just like a little, 20-ounce water bottle. I've got a gallon jug that I take with me, which honestly, I question why I take it with me because I really don't drink too much out of it. But that's a whole other story. We're not talking about that. That's a different channel. One of the reasons why I do like that, it has that stronger connection. It's a little, it takes a little bit of pressure to open it, is because I've knocked my earbuds around, either going to and from the car, to the gym, whatever the case may be, and it's actually opened the earbuds, and a couple of times the earbuds have fallen out. Luckily, I was able to find them without having to use the Find My whatever. That's what they need. I reviewed some tags recently, and they need to make little itty bitty ones that we can put on buds. So some of the earbuds that you can, may be hard to find or doesn't have the Find My app, or Find My feature, that would be perfect. Yes, sometimes you can have where you find your buds, but it may be the entire case. So if you drop one out, I don't know how many times. I've actually had, I think it was with the Google Pixels actually, where I dropped it. I could not find it anywhere, and I was so extremely excited to have the Find My buds, and I actually found the individual bud, and I promise you I would have never been able to find it otherwise if it hadn't been for that feature. There are earbuds that do have them in general, but maybe the apps could be outdated, or if they get updated, they may not support some new ones. You never know. It'd be a good idea though, something to think about. Anyways, back to the review. Another thing, as I'm, talking and playing around with my earbuds, I like the fact that there is a little bit of a magnet, stronger magnet, should I say, because I know some of them do have magnets, but it's a bit of a stronger magnet for these buds on the inside, holding them in a little bit stronger. So, as I mentioned, I've had, with my Pixels, they've been knocked out. I would think I would have a harder time knocking these out, but give it to me, I'll find a way. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, and I like the small little pill case though. I do like that. And also, guys, I will be doing a comparison between the Beats Studio Buds and the AirPod Pros. So I will be comparing apples to apples. In case you don't remember, Beats is now an Apple product. It may not exactly be labeled as Apple, but you get the idea. As most earbuds that are out nowadays, the Beats Studio Buds does have active noise canceling. So keep that in mind if you do use it a lot, or you're like me and it really doesn't make too much of a difference because, let's face it, you're always home, especially right now. It will affect your battery life. Now, going off of that, battery life in general, with noise canceling on and just the earbuds single charge use, you're going to only get 5 hours. Without active noise canceling on, you're going to get a total of 8 hours. I've seen with other buds in general that it does state, depending on whether you're talking or streaming, maybe it's music, movies, whatever the case may be, the battery life can change. I'm not sure if the case is with these, but I will be testing that out to, wait, hold on. I don't know. I don't have anybody to talk to. Okay. Mom, I'm going to be bugging you. Or I'll probably just call and leave a very, 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 very long voicemail. The voicemail is probably just going to be blank air or me fussing at Monger for doing something. Or to wake him up, because as of right now, he's sleeping. So you're going to get 5 hours with noise canceling just on a single charge, and you're going to get 8 hours without the active noise canceling. However, if you're out and about and you're pretty low on charge on just the buds, the case will be coming in very handy and we'll be able to charge it up. So you're going to get a total of 10 hours of single charge time with the noise canceling on, and you're going to get 16 hours with the noise canceling off. Altogether, you have 15 hours of noise canceling and 24 hours, hopefully you don't use it for 24 hours straight, of a single charge and the case. So that's your battery life for both, whether it be active noise canceling or not. So you can get up to 24 hours. Keep in mind, talk versus streaming can make the difference on the life battery as well, or at least that's where we're going to test it out when I do an update and or comparison. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to do a comparison for sure. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do a follow-up. If you do want me to do a follow-up, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer. These buds will work on both Android and Apple devices, whichever one you decide to use, and it's supposed to be extremely easy. I've actually can state for a fact that it is easy. I had to pause the video for a second because I am using a cell phone to record, and even with Bluetooth off, my Beats tried to connect to my phone. So I had to connect it to a second phone and to be able to open and close the case as I'm talking and not trying to interrupt the video anymore, because I think I did it twice. Luckily, I have a great editor that'll be able to mesh all this together without, man, make it seem like I'm flawless, like in real life. Flawlessly clumsy, I can tell you that right off the bat. Yes, as soon as you open it up, I'm on an Android device. My videos are being recorded with an Android device, and just opening the case, it's going to automatically try and open. I don't know where my iPad is, otherwise I would try and connect it right there too. Oh, never mind, it's right there. We're not worried about that right now. It is a simple, open up the case, it's going to try and connect. There is an app for that. And if you want to use the app, you can. If you want to just connect without having to download anything else because you already have a jam-packed phone full of memory, or have a memory that's full, because mine obviously doesn't work. It is extremely easy to connect. Just simply open it up with the app. All you're going to have to do is simply try and connect as you do any other Bluetooth device. You're going to connect it to your phone, just do that setting. One of the things like AirPods or the Pros, whichever one, if you decide to connect it to an Android product, I don't know what type of weirdo would do that, have an Android phone and Apple Buds. But if you do decide to connect it, use it without the app, there's a button here, which probably won't show up too well on camera because it blends in. I barely see the outline of it. So you're gonna have to push that until the front light is blinking, which, let's see. I'm not sure how well it'll show up on camera, guys. So as you can see now, it's blinking. It's going to ask you to connect, or it's going to show up in your, I guess, feed, for lack of a better phrase. So once again, frustrating enough, connecting these is a little bit too easy. I just had my video disconnected once again, or my recording stopped because I opened the case. So I'm going to stop doing that. I'm pretty sure my editor will appreciate it. I got a notification when I did that too, saying that it's going to be linking any device that's linked to my personal email. With review items, I have it attached to my review email. So any device that's attached to my reviewer email is going to be able to access this device or be linked to it. So I think that might be why the other phone's connecting, which kind of frustrating, especially how frustrating it can be connecting other buds to your device. This one works a little too well. Beats / apples. Tone down just a little bit. Because I think I might have to throw these. And just kind of scrap this review video. Yeah, I think I might do that. Oh, okay. Sorry guys. You really want the information. Okay. Alright, so continue on. One of the great things about this device is that it is somewhat waterproof, or at least water resistant, and has an Ipx rating of IPX4. So you're not going to have that full protection. IP8 is the highest rating. IP7 is what I've seen most items listed as. So I think technically IP8 is the highest, but IP7 is the highest that I've seen. So therefore, an IP4, you don't really have to worry about if it's raining, or if you're, get splashed with a little bit of water or something like that. You don't have to worry about it being damaged or anything like that. But do not submerge these, because that's a really good chance it might not work. One of the things that is great about these buds is that it has the new industry-leading Class 1 Bluetooth. What does that mean exactly? Pretty much it's going to say that it's going to stay connected to your device longer. I've done it at work where I'm working at my desk. I'm not supposed to be on my phone. And I've had to go run to somebody's office, and I've had to drop my calls, or grab a drink of water while I'm at the gym, leaving my phone there, which usually there's nobody there. So I'm okay. But so you don't have to worry about dropping your calls or any type of connection for a longer distance. Not saying it won't disconnect, but I'm going to test it out and see exactly how long I'm able to step away from my device without it, dropping my connection. Let's see what all comes with the new buds. We have the new Type-C, or the newest Type-C connection on the charging cord. Keep in mind, if you are an Apple user and do want to use the Beats, you're going to have to upgrade, or at least get a different cord. It's not using your typical Apple charger, it's using the Type-C, so Android wins. Just have to throw that out. So it seems like the Beats is more catering to Android versus Apple, even though it's an Apple brand. Y'all know I'm petty. Let me go ahead and test this out. I kind of like the fact that it isn't just flesh, like I've seen most buds where, it blends in a little bit better. It has a little bit sticking out, unless I'm walking around with my hair over my ears. One of the things that I do like, well, actually two reasons that I like it. With the buds, as I take it out, it makes it easier because of the design of it. I don't have to, dig my nail into it to try to lift it up or anything like that. You can just pick it up from this little tip over here. And also, I like that, well, for one, I don't have any issues putting it in. And it seems like it's staying pretty well. So I like that. Most earbuds that I've tried, there is some stretching or some uncomfortableness, just trying to get it to stay. Initially, of course, most earbuds you don't really notice if you just kind of put it in, as I do throughout the video. But as I'm leaving it in, I can talk. I feel secure. So that's one thing that I really do like. And I don't have any wiggle room. Everything's pretty, at least from my left side, I don't really hear much. And I like the fact that it's not, it doesn't blend in with the ear or, make it hard to see, especially with a bright color like red. Unless, of course, I'm walking around, with my hair covering my ear, which I really don't. It's usually up at a clip. Actually, so if I am out talking on the phone or something like that, people won't look at me as crazy. At least for talking to myself. In case you're wondering why I'm looking crazy, the way I put it in, it seems like the tip of it kind of faced differently than it did on my left ear, and I'm like, did I put it in right? I told you I'm a little loopy. So like right now, it's facing up. So you're going to want to face it where the tip is facing downwards. Speaking of tips, so you got 3 different tips that's going to be able to use it. Sorry, I had music playing in my ears, so I seem a little bit sketchy. Or my speech seems a bit choppy, but luckily I have a great editor, which will probably make that seem flawless anyways. But it does have 3 different tips. You got small, medium's already attached, and then you've got large. I'm looking at the instructions of how to put the earbuds in. You can do just about everything on the earbuds with the exception of volume. That's still gonna have to be controlled through your phone. There's very few earbuds that I've seen that actually you're able to control the volume, pause, play, everything like that on the earbuds. I like those because then I don't have to really worry about my phone. You know, just press the button once, twice, once to play, pause, answer, hang up calls. You're gonna hit it twice to go to the next song. You're gonna hit it 3 times to go back, and if you just hold and just press it, you're going to activate or deactivate the active noise canceling. One thing I do like, just playing around with it and testing out the touch gestures, is the fact that as I'm pushing on it, as I've experienced with other earbuds, is that it hurts whenever you're pressing it. You know, you kind of feel like you're having to jam your finger in your ear or the earbud into your ear to get the touch gesture to work. And I like that it is a button because there's, again, with other earbuds, it's so sensitive and it's just a touch that I've adjusted the earbud and have either disconnected a call, paused the song, whatever the case may be, and all I'm doing is adjusting. I actually, initially trying these out, I'm thinking these may be one of the most comfortable. I do have a little bit of pain, I guess, or adjustment period that I'm gonna have to deal with on my right ear, but not my left ear, which sounds weird, but I've experienced it before where it's perfect on one ear and then the other I'm like, no, that hurts. But so far it sits very nicely in my ear. I have zero worry about them falling out or hearing anything if the active noise canceling is on. So I'm actually going to sit here and listen to a couple of songs to kind of test it out a little bit and see how well they go. So I'll be right back, you guys. I played with the earbuds a little bit, listened to a couple of songs, and obviously kind of went into my own little world because as soon as I was ready to record again, I promise you I was like 2 seconds away from doing my normal intro. So just a little chuckle for the remaining of the video. Overall, they sound really good. I have learned to listen to Bohemian Rhapsody to get, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's Bohemian, but you guys know what I'm referring to. I listened to the song just so I can get a nice range of tunes, balance, you know, bass, treble, all that stuff. It sounds great. I especially like the fact that it really tunes out a lot of the sounds and anything else. I really can't hear much of anything else when I do have the noise canceling on. So I do really like that. There is one thing that I have recently discovered, and I really didn't pay attention to it in other buds. I was looking through the app to kind of see if there's anything spectacular about it. One of the things that is extremely frustrating and I'm not happy with is the fact that if your case is not open, it does not notice that you have any device whatsoever, which is pretty frustrating, especially if you're, you know, if it's dead. For one, you can't tell, you know, there's no find my device, there's absolutely nothing that you can do with it unless the case is open. I try to see, you know, my battery life or anything like that, wouldn't be able to unless it's open. So for a fact, you may need one of the tiles or Samsung tags or whatever the case may be to be able to find it, because attaching it to the app, it does no good unless the buds are out or the case is open, whichever the case may be. I'm not sure if there is a Find My Device that will attach to the Beats earbuds using an Apple product. I don't know where my iPad is right now. Otherwise I would try and connect it and kind of, you know, play with it a little bit there and see if there's any difference. I assume that the Beats app is the Beats app across all platforms for the most part. I'm sure that, I mean, especially since it's not 100% directly associated, it's not labeled as an Apple product. I know it's bought by the same company. I mean, it's still an Apple product, but it's not labeled as, you know, like Apple AirPods, you know, whatever the case may be. So overall, great value. So I remember whenever the headphones came out, they were about $300, and the buds, when they came out, the wired buds, the ones where there was a wire in between each of the buds, not what they call now true wireless, when there's absolutely nothing else attached to it, so you can literally use just one earbud. They were about $250 maybe. It's been a while since I've seen them or, you know, looked at the price really. So $150 for these, that's not bad at all. You can't go wrong. I would definitely recommend these. And I like the fact that they do come in multiple colors, but Beats, can we please get some blue ones? I know you got the headphones in blue and a lot of variety of different colors. Can we get a little bit more variety on the buds? So, other than 3 basic colors. Although, maybe customization maybe work on this. I may bedazzle the case. I'm not sure yet. whole different conversation. I know, you guys. Overall, yes, I would definitely recommend these. Great quality, $150 within reason. So overall, really great quality. My ears are not super sensitive to sounds that some others may have, you know, where you can tell little details about the treble, or like, oh, I can hear the higher pitches, things like that. I personally cannot hear that, so for me to be able to speak on that, I personally can't, because I don't have any, you know, I can just say, oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I hear the little, you know, the little beats or whatever, and my ears may not be as sensitive as some others, so I can't speak on how detailed it is. But overall, really great quality. I like the way they fit. Haven't had any issues with them so far, even though I've only had them for, what, a couple hours? I haven't had them out for a couple hours, let me put it like that. Because I've had these for I don't know how long. Another story. Trying to get caught up on my videos. I know you guys been procrastinating and busy with work lately, so apologize. We'll try and get as many videos out as I can. And would definitely recommend these. Give these a 4 out of 5, just because they're still a bit pricey. I know. I'm cheap, so give me a $25 pair of decent earbuds that has a good battery life. I know I'm exaggerating, and I'll be happy. I don't have to spend $100. But this is the Jazz non-reviewer talking, the one that spends the money. One likes to shop, not the reviewer. So overall, great quality. Definitely recommend these. And I will, once again, I'll be doing a comparison between the Beats Studio earbuds and the Apple AirPod Pro. So make sure that you subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop them down below and I'll answer them as quickly as I can. If not, I will answer them on the comparison video. So go ahead and stay tuned and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.